Now, here's your Storm Tracker weather forecast with Chief Forecaster Bob McGuire.
That's right. Good evening, everybody. You might remember I told you we missed a big snowstorm on this weekend. Well, this is it here as it made its way south of Montana, south of Wyoming, and then went in towards the rest of the Great Plains. This is Sioux Falls, South Dakota. And yeah, they wound up with 12 to 15 inches of snow. And not only that, they had a lot of wind. So there was a lot of blizzard conditions there. And travel was getting to be almost impossible, they said, because that's just how bad it was. And aren't you glad we missed that storm? Yeah. Let me show you what's happening at Billings right now. Currently 29 degrees. We have a west wind at 18 miles per hour. Gives us a wind chill factor that feels like a chilly 16 degrees right now. Now, as you'll see, our high temp today topped out at 34. A few degrees cooler than our normal high of 37. The record 64 back in 1981. Record low 22 below zero. Ooh, back in 1943. Now that was a mite snappy back then. You'll notice here had no precipitation to talk about so far today, but we're still ahead of normal for the month of January at 5,800s. Only need to be at 3,400s to be caught up to average, and that's where we are for the year as well. Our current temps still into the 20s and 30s in south central Montana. We are a little bit cooler over here at Butte and Dillon, single digits to teens there. Back here in eastern Montana, look at this. Teens and 20s out here as well, 26 over Miles City. But Havre's not doing too bad tonight, 30 degrees. These are our reported highs for the day. A lot of 20s and 30s across the high line. Billings 34 degrees today. Elsewhere we had 30s out in the far west as well. So not a bad day for us, especially for January. Temperatures right around normal for us. We do see a few spotty snow showers kind of leaving the state now. They started just south of Billings in Bighorn County, heading into Sheridan tonight. And so that continues to move out of the area. So how come they're moving out so fast? It's a big low pressure cell right here in the Midwest, the same one that we showed you the big storm there. It's pulling all that moisture and falling it right on into this thing and then sucking it right on in towards the rest of the Midwest, the upper Mississippi Valley, and continues to send it in towards the Great Lakes. So at the surface, here's what we had. A little cold front moving through. It was breaking up in the process of moving through the region tonight. High pressure moves into the area tomorrow. So the high pressure cell is pushing the air into the state. That low pressure cell out there is pulling it away, and if that wasn't enough, we're looking at another surface trough moving in here as well. So that's going to pull some moisture and cloudy skies up over the mountains and down here. So it's going to get pretty breezy tomorrow around the Beartooth Mountains. That's why the Weather Service put out that hazardous weather outlook. And so we'll continue to see that push on through most of Wednesday. But look at that, mostly sunny skies through Wednesday, Tuesday and Wednesday. It's not going to be that bad for us. As far as snowfall, I think, you know, they show 2/100ths of an inch for Billings. I just think that's because it's in the ballpark. I don't think we'll get hardly anything out of it. We might see about an inch over Kalispell, same thing over in Bozeman. Most of the snow the next day or so is expected to stay out in the western mountains. So tonight our temps cool back down to the teens and 20s out west. Back here in the east, generally into the teens and 20s as well. Clearing skies for Billings tonight. And then you'll notice here, we're looking at temps back to the 30s tomorrow. Mostly sunny skies in the far west. Also into the 20s and 30s out there, but we could see some more scattered snow showers in that area. So let me show you what's going to happen tonight. At midnight, it's going to be 28 degrees, mostly cloudy skies, partly cloudy at 6 a.m., 21, 34 at noon, and 31 at 6 p.m. with partly cloudy skies. Next 7 days, try 36 degrees on Tuesday, 43 on Wednesday and Thursday, and so warm on Thursday, we might actually see some rain develop there. Then on Friday, 35 degrees. We'll keep it into the 30s through the weekend, maybe back up to 45 degrees by Monday of next week. That's a look at weather. Let's go back to Jay and Janelle.